Welcome to the Twins Environment and Training, another stupendous motherboard session. This is our 5th session. And all of you who are seated here have your motherboards before you, your motherboards of varying colours. Now, we know that the motherboard is a very dull and tedious game, but that's not why we do it, is it? We do it because we appreciate how it helps us to stay focused in the moment, and how when we're doing it, we're not worried about whether our shares have fallen, whether we're going through a divorce, whether our eldest child is now taking cocaine with her boyfriend, or whether we missed out on that Picasso at the auction, or even whether we're going bankrupt. We are focused in the moment, doing one thing at a time. Well, pick up your fountain pen, your Graf Van Castel fountain pen, or your Mont Blanc, or your Parker, or whatever writing instrument you have at hand, and go to row 35. Now, the first thing you do is that you write the number 1. Then you go to the end of row 35 and write the number 35. Then you go back to the beginning of row 35 and you write the number 2. Then you go to the end of row 35, but this time put your attention on 34 and you write down the number 34. Then you go back to the beginning of row 35 and you write number 3. Then you go to the end of row 35, put your attention on 33 and you write 33. Then you go to the beginning of row 35 and you write 4, and then you go to the end and you know what number to write. This is a very simple exercise, and you keep doing this until you've gone back and forth, we would say about 20 times. Each time remaining focused. Write slowly and steadily. There's no rush, there's no hurry. Sometimes we hear from people saying, "Oh, I'm doing the motherboard too slowly." There is no such thing as too slowly with the motherboard. But there is a thing as doing too fast, because if you move too quickly, you can't concentrate. Give this to your child and you will find your 4-year-old will do this simply without a complaint. Give this to an adult and the adult will screw their face up and complain and think, "Oh, why do I have to do this?" Well, we could say nobody has to do anything. You do this out of choice. So remember what your instructions are. You go to row 35. You can start at the beginning or the end. If you start at the end, write 35 and go to the beginning and write 1. Then you go back and you write 34. You go return to the beginning and write 2. You go back to the end and write 33, go back to the beginning and you write 3, then go back and that to and fro. Or, if you start at the beginning, you write 1, then go to the end and write 35, go back to the beginning and write 2, and then to the end, 34, back, write number 3, then write 33, then write number 4, and then write 32. Okay? This is all very, very simple. And we hope you enjoy yourself. If you can spend 1 hour at this exercise a day, only 1 hour, with full concentration, not checking on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, you will find this very, very good for your powers of concentration. See you at the next session.